Welcome back to Lamb Kitchen. Oh my god, it's so good to be back. As you would have seen in the last video, I had the dreaded COVID. I was planning to do a lamb saag, and then guess what? I got struck with coronavirus. It was awful, I'm not going to lie. I was in bed for 7 days, drained of all energy. Oh, and just as COVID left me and kissed me goodbye, it left me with no sense of taste or smell. Lamb Kitchen has been totally jeopardised. Thankfully, I've got all my taste and smell back, hence another show. Just to let you know, I've got a new batch of these gorgeous aprons. Join the Lamb Kitchen family. You know I love you all. These are great for any family member, your partners, your uncles, aunts, your grandmother, even your pets, your dogs will love this. Lamb Kitchen, it's all about the base. 100% cotton, black adjustable collar, pockets in the front. I'll leave a link in the description box below, go and order them now. So today we're going to be cooking a lovely curry, lamb saag, or it's otherwise known as palak gosht. And I've got a guest on the show. He's a friend, known a long time, curry connoisseur. Didn't you, Michael?
I do love my curries, yeah.
Michael, you've gone into posh voice.
I'm just speaking normally, Alex.
Yeah, I do love my curries.
What do you want me to say?
Just be real.
Oh, I was real, that's me.
So this is all going on as well.
Alright, are you going to cut it, yeah?
Might do.
I can't help the way I speak.
So you love a curry, don't you?
I do love my curries.
I've got you on the show this week because I know you like the palak gosht.
I love spinach.
I'll get you a drink.
It was almost perfect, not as good as the one that I tried before.
Yes. So I'm going to be drinking a Brewdog
Thank you.
Vagabond, which is where it all goes wrong, you watch. Cheers everyone.
Cheers, Al.
Anyway, back to the curry. Let's go through the ingredients. So we've got a 1/4 teaspoon of fennel. Fennel's not something I use a lot of, but goes amazing in this curry. A 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala. 1/2 teaspoon of cumin seeds. 1/2 teaspoon of hot chili powder. Adjust that to taste. Just under a teaspoon of salt. I've got 1 to 2 teaspoons of sugar here, again, adjust that to taste. A tablespoon of Al's mixed powder, check out the video, link in the description. Mixed powder is basically what you use in Indian restaurant style curries. If you don't have mixed powder or can't be bothered to make it, well, go and make it. Or use a good quality mild madras curry powder. Got 150 grams of spinach. Now, let's focus on the spinach for a while. I'm using tinned spinach. It's amazing. It's Natco spinach puree and it does the saag dishes amazingly well. A lot of restaurants do use that. Don't really think they're in restaurants buying bag loads of fresh spinach from the local supermarket every day, cooking it down, getting the curries ready. They're also using frozen spinach. So just defrost the spinach. If you have a little micro hand blender, just sling some in, blend it up to improve the consistency for the curry you're going to make, and that will work wonders too. So frozen spinach, tinned spinach. I'm using a 1.5 tablespoons of tomato puree. This is watered down. Don't worry about ratios, we only water it down just so that pours into the curry. And this is a pre-cooked lamb. Now the reason I'm using pre-cooked lamb is because this is what they do in the restaurants. And they pre-cook it so it's got lovely flavour infused into the lamb and it's super tender.
That's why I always go for chicken. I don't like the consistency of lamb when it's chewy.
Yeah, or
when
fatty.
it's soft and tender, brilliant, lovely,
No.
beautiful. So often I've ordered lamb dishes and they come out chewy and it just takes away from the enjoyment of the curry itself.
Yeah, and right, I've got half an onion here diced with a very mild red finger chilli. This is just for garnish for dressing, and a handful of coriander, a lemon slice, you know, our signature dressing at the end, 1 clove of garlic finely sliced, as well as a tablespoon of garlic paste. Use fresh. This is fresh blended or frozen. Don't use the jar stuff. The vinegary preservative will destroy the curry and make your curry taste really sharp. BIR curries are usually nice and soft. And also to garnish, some sticks of freshly sliced ginger. And this is a BIR curry, that's British Indian restaurant style for those that don't know. And we've got base gravy here. Again, I will be leaving a link in the description box below for an amazing video on how to show you how to make base gravy. Right, so how much oil? All I do is I just put enough oil to cover the middle of the pan that you're using. Anyway, so just warm the oil up, and what we're going to do is soften down our onion. Mark, have you ever cooked one of my curries?
I'll be totally honest, no.
That's ridiculous. Did you watch the show?
I love watching your videos. I think they're absolutely fabulous, and your curries always look wonderful. And I'm very lucky to know Al's Kitchen, so I get curry cooked to me every now and again. But I'm a grill person, I'm afraid. Unlike most of your viewers, I don't make things. I put things under a grill and have it with some peas or broccoli or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you love curry though, don't
I
you?
love curries. I don't have the patience.
So I'm basically softening down the onion, and you've just seen me throw in the cumin seeds and the fennel seeds. Just soften them down nicely. You don't want to overcook the onion.
And they always do lovely curries in there. Really lovely Dan Sacks. That's my favourite curry, yeah.
Do you have pineapple on it?
No, I do not. No.
No.
It's a travesty.
No.
No.
They do up north have pineapple on the Danny sack. It's sometimes really, really sweet. Do you like pineapple at home? Do you like Hawaiian pizza and pineapple on your Dan sack?
I was once in an Indian restaurant in Manchester. I can't remember the name of it, but it's next to the Ibis Hotel on Portland Street, anywhere near Oxford Road.
Taguara.
Taguara?
Yeah.
It's the one
now
that's
called Sanebed.
And it came white. It was white when it arrived. It was like creamy curry.
Yeah.
And that's not how I'm used to having Dan Sacks or Goppiaza, I can't remember which one it was, down south. Why do these
Yeah, I think what you'll find up and down the country, a lot of chefs put their own interpretation and twist on a curry. So the principle of the dansak is that it's a lentil curry.
Yeah.
So obviously it's a dansak, but what they'll try and do is change it, add their twist to it, and then it changes. Yeah?
Yeah.
And this is why they're different. And obviously some people will like those changes, and some people won't.
Curries, I have to send that one back, unfortunately.
Yeah.
As I knew it. I've often wondered, it's one thing putting a bit of pineapple into a dansak, but actually have it come out creamy rather than...
Yeah, they probably added maybe yoghurt,
Yeah.
added cream to it.
Yeah.
So what we've done there, we've added the spices and the fresh garlic, and added tomato puree. We're going to cook the tomato puree out to reduce its acidity, and then we're going to add the all-important PIR-based gravy.
That is really lovely. How do you decide on, when you're putting your recipes together, how do you decide what spices go with what colours?
Well, that's a bit like asking a gardener what fertiliser he puts on his plants. I mean, I've been doing this so long now.
Yeah. Lovely comparison.
Yeah, I've been doing this so long now. I mean, I can build a curry because I understand the principles of curry making. This actually should have gone in just after the onion with fresh garlic. That's all right. Just put that out. Garlic paste goes in after the onion, then the spices, then the fresh garlic, then the tomato puree. Don't worry about it, it all comes out the same at the end. We're going to add our spinach. I'll break that down into the curry. Don't worry, it looks a lot better in the end, I can assure you. Keep turning and twisting. So with the base, I tend not to add measures. I'm just adding what I need at any given moment in time. Break that down. Give that a good turn.
So what are your favourite restaurants?
My favourite restaurants in the country? I do like Sangam in Manchester.
Yeah.
I like Jazan, yeah. I like, I've been to Mother India in Glasgow, but do you know what? A lot of my favourite restaurants have closed down now. I used to love Blue Mango in Birmingham. I love Blue Mango in Birmingham. They used to do the most amazing Haryali chicken tikka.
It was on Broad Street, wasn't it?
Yeah, and also India Gate in Birmingham. Anyway, so this is cooking down. We're now going to add the lamb. If you can't be bothered to do the the pre-cooked lamb, the way I show in my video. Do you know, if you just simmer some lamb either in a pressure cooker for 20 minutes or just cook it down for an hour on a simmer in water, you'll get your tender lamb. It won't be as infused with flavour, but at least it will take on the flavours of the saag curry. Right, so now I'm going to add the best part of this freshly chopped coriander. This is like a handful, medium-sized man's hand.
A medium-sized man or a medium-sized man's hand?
It's the medium-sized man's hand attached to a medium-sized man. Medium. I mean, am I going to regulate the sizes of men, what they should be?
Smells fantastic.
Does it?
Yeah. So I used to go travelling with work, and I used to get sent all around the country, and there was a time when I was eating Indian curries every single night while I was away. And I always said, the next night I'm going to eat somewhere different, and I didn't. I always ended up in an Indian restaurant.
Okay. People, just going to add salt, and we're throwing sugar. There's 2 teaspoons here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 1.5 teaspoons, and then see where we go from there. There's one other ingredient I've got listed here as well, Michael, and I know you're not going to like it. It's going to go in anyway because it's going to blend in with the rest of the ingredients.
Oh yeah.
It's a teaspoon of Indian butter. I'm so sorry, but it's got to go in. So I don't usually use ghee a lot in my cooking. I'm not a big fan of it, but I do think it has a place, and I think it deserves a teaspoon of it in this dish. I actually think it really rounds it off in this. So if you have butter ghee, put a teaspoon in there. If you ain't got it, it's not a problem. This is a massive portion. This could be a double, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Just going to add this pinch of garam masala, just a pinch of that. I'll put a 1/4 teaspoon in. I'll just add a pinch. So professional, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that. A lovely, amazing and healthy lamb saag.
Oh my God.
That is beautiful, isn't it?
That's beautiful. Just a bit hot.
Right. Give that bowl a shake. Basically take a pinch of coriander. Put your hand up and down. And just start rubbing your fingers together so it's nice and evenly spread out. Same with the mild red chilli. This is for colour because we don't want a boring old green saag, do we? Who wants Kermit the Frog food, eh? We want this to look decadent. Whatever curry we do, we want it to look amazing. I'm going to use some blades of freshly chopped ginger. There you go. A for Al's Kitchen. The all-important wrist of lemon. 1 lamb saag. Now it's time for the all-important taste test.
You know, one thing I have to say, your presentation is fabulous, and it almost makes me not want to eat it because of the presentation.
Okay.
But it's fantastic. It looks really good. It smells really good. Fantastic, honestly, absolutely fantastic. It's so flavoursome. You can tell it's a curry. It's hot, but it's not spicy hot. It's not really, really hot.
Yeah.
And the lamb is so tender.
Oh my God, that's good.
It's fabulous. Excuse me.
This makes eating vegetables or green dishes so pleasurable. Oh my God. Hallelujah.
Oh, Shirley.
That is nice, Shirley.
My mum.
That is lovely, isn't it? Do you think it needs anything?
Yeah, me to eat it.
I'm going to have the big spit of lamb. Oh, you can have it. It's all yours.
Thank you.